Right.
Isn't the problem with Chelsea that they sign like Barkley and Giroud?
Explain.
Well, they don't have very good players these days. They don't have the players that Chelsea had 5 or even a couple of years ago. Like, their squad is just not as good.
Okay.
And a lot of when was the last signing that came off for Chelsea that was consistently good? I'd say Alonso, but not many.
Morata's not been. You wouldn't say that he's been a disaster. He started the season great. He's probably going to score more goals this season than he's ever scored in the league season before at Chelsea. He's on course to do something like that. Obviously, he's playing a lot more.
Well, he's injured now.
Right.
I'm not blaming that on him necessarily, but he's not producing it with it. He wasn't there the other day.
I think a lot of the Chelsea signings are actually better than what most people have given them credit for. And I'll also say I think a lot of the signings are more Conte signings than people will give them credit for.
Maybe.
I think Zappacosta's a Conte signing. Obviously, I think Giroud is a Conte signing. I think there's quite a lot of them. Rudiger, Emerson Palermo, who he just signed. There's quite a lot of people there that he's been in charge of, pulling the strings, making sure the deals happen. Yet he's pissed off and upset, and he has been for an extremely long time. It's a bit of a madness over there. It's
a bit of a madness. David Wiseman says light Ranieri. He's lost the dressing room after winning the league. Mohammed says if Real Madrid sack Zinedine Zidane, then I think Chelsea will sign Zidane. Udan, he is not leaving because if Chelsea sacked him, he will get more money as they need to pay to terminate his contract. Jared says, I don't think he deserves a sacking. Arcot asks if we're jobless, to which David McNargy replies, you're literally watching them do their job. And then a little bit
You
rude,
can read what he says.
And Jared comes back and says, Chelsea aren't doing too bad, just a few bad games. So
mixed of opinions there.
Yeah, quite mixed opinions. I think Chelsea are doing bad. They don't ship 3 goals to the relegation candidates that often.
Right, there's 7 goals in 2 games they just shipped as well.
It's not good enough.
It doesn't feel good as well. I mean, also just the other day, just the eye test, right, against Watford. Watford were terrible. Let's not forget that Watford came into this game.
Oh, before that. I thought they were good on the night.
Yeah, 100%. They came into this game, and a quick word for Watford, Deulofeu. Wow, what a player.
Doucouré again, man. He's a quality midfielder. I think Doucouré is a potential top 4, top 6 midfielder.
Okay, interesting shout. I also thought Richarlison had a much better game than he has done in a while. They just looked exciting. They looked attacking. They looked up for it. So well done, Watford. It was a huge result for them. It really pushed them away from the relegation zone and gave them belief that they'll stay up.